is that Dr. Leslie Worth, my friend, my colleague, she has written a book, and it's a workbook. It's a palpable, tangible, write in it, draw in it, color in it
Yes.
conversation
So
starter.
this is it. It's get out of your head and into your sex life. Thought it'd be a fun title to get people into it. So history behind it is it actually stemmed from my doctoral dissertation years of writing a lot for that. Anyone who's gone through a PhD program knows you write a lot at the end of it. And I wanted to make it more accessible to people. So the dissertation was really a group therapy, so I thought it would turn great into a workbook. It's specifically designed for women healing from purity culture when they're coming up with like their sexual identity or even like sexual dysfunctions that are stemming from it. And it incorporates through the lens of ACT, so that's Acceptance and Committment Therapy, which is the orientation that I practice from as a therapist. So it's really values based and learning how to diffuse from these unhelpful thoughts that come up from it. Because a lot of times clients will come in, they're like, I got this programming when I was growing up. Even if you didn't grow up strictly in purity culture, my book goes into of just like how prevalent it is in our society, especially like in our school systems when it comes to
Yeah.
like abstinence only teaching. There's a lot of history. So even if you didn't grow up in the evangelical world, there's still remnants of the programming that you received when it came to female sexuality and how you're supposed to be as a female when it comes to sex. Really the keeping yourself to marriage and all that stuff and anxieties that can come up. And I was really careful of wanting to write this from an individual value standpoint of wherever that person is when they're deconstructing from their programming. So I've had clients that are like, I'm still in that religious belief. I don't want to give it up. And it's like, you don't have to. It's just more challenging these specific things that are not helpful. ACT is all about parsing if thoughts are helpful or not. We don't judge them if good or bad. It's just, are they preventing you from working towards your values and understanding? So the workbook works through all the elements when it comes to ACT, and it puts it through the lens of how purity culture may have influenced your sexuality and sexual identity.
Yeah, and I was reading through this, and I love that there are places to write. There's
Yes.
places to visualize different exercises. You have QR codes. You have boxes to leave your own input, to come back to it, to challenge it, to accept it, to read more into it, and then like you said, this is from your dissertation, so the references are, if you're somebody who looks for that kind of stuff, it's evidence based, it is clinical. It's not just your opinion. Like this
No,
is truly
that was
a
a big
consensus of thought. I
that was a
think
big
it's
sign of
so
mine
beautiful.
of when I was working with my editors of like, I want reference pages after each chapter because I want people to realize that this is coming from a researched place and this is real, especially for my clients who feel like this programming shouldn't have impacted them this way or that stuff, just to be like, no, this is a real thing.
It's a validation.
It's a validation, and also like the exercises that you're doing have been researched, and I bridge, because any dissertation you're trying to bridge a gap of research. So yes, I'm bridging how do you use ACT for this specific thing, but tying it into of how it has connected with other maybe potential anxieties that people have. So like it is that the bridge between the two. And the QR codes, ACT is very mindfulness based, so I wanted people to have the resources to the guided meditations. It's one thing to put it in writing, but it's hard to do a guided meditation if you're trying to read it. So my editors were like, it would be great if you had the resources so people could go to and listen to these resources and have them bookmarked so they can use them more on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think going back to just affordability and availability, I've personally mailed this to clients who, again, like asking someone to come in for pelvic PT is already an ask. Asking someone to come in to sex therapy is already an ask. So sending this is a great start for them.
Yes, you can find it on Amazon, and I try to make it affordable and accessible for people, and just a starting point from people don't feel ready to come into therapy yet, but I want them to have some type of resource.
It's amazing. So proud of you.
Thanks.